Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to discuss a simple yet powerful truth. Failure is the mother of success. This saying may sound cliché, but when you really think about it, every great achievement in history is built upon a series of failures. No one reaches success in a straight line. The path is always full of obstacles, mistakes, and setbacks. But those very failures become the foundation of growth, learning, and ultimate triumph. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Think about it. When a child learns how to walk, they fall countless times. When someone learns how to ride a bicycle, they lose balance again and again. Nobody calls these falls the end. Instead, they are stepping stones. Necessary moments that guide us toward improvement. The truth is, failure gives us feedback. It shows us what doesn't work, and it forces us to reflect and adapt. Without failure, there is no innovation, no progress, no mastery. Let's look at some well-known examples. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." If Edison had given up after his first or 100th attempt, we might not have had electric light when we did. Albert Einstein couldn't speak fluently until he was 4 years old, and didn't read properly until he was 7. Teachers thought he was slow, but today his name is synonymous with genius. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, faced rejection from 12 publishers before one finally agreed to publish her book. Today, Harry Potter is one of the best-selling book series in history. Even Michael Jordan, often called the greatest basketball player of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." These stories remind us that failure is not the end. It is the beginning of growth. If failure is so important, why do we fear it? The answer is simple. Society teaches us to avoid mistakes. From school grades to workplace evaluations, we are told that failure means weakness. We feel embarrassed when we fall short, and sometimes we stop trying altogether. But think about it. Is it better to try and fail, or never to try at all? When we avoid failure, we also avoid the possibility of success. Failure builds resilience. It teaches humility. It makes us stronger than we were before. If we can shift our mindset and see failure as a teacher, the fear starts to fade. 1. Resilience. Every failure tests our strength. Getting up after falling makes us tougher. 2. Creativity. Failure forces us to think differently, to try new approaches. 3. Humility. It reminds us that we are human, and growth requires effort. 4. Experience. Each mistake adds to our knowledge, making the next attempt more likely to succeed. Failure doesn't define who we are. How we respond to failure defines us. Here are some practical steps. Change your mindset. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "I learned." Celebrate small progress. Every step forward, even if imperfect, is still progress. Don't compare. Everyone's journey is unique. Focus on your own growth. Persist. Remember that success often comes right after the point where most people quit. The key is to keep going, even when things are tough. Think about your own life. Have you ever failed an exam, lost an opportunity, or made a mistake at work? At that moment, it might have felt like the end of the world. But looking back, didn't those failures teach you something valuable? Didn't they push you to improve? I remember times when I didn't get what I wanted right away. At first, I was disappointed. But later, I I realized those setbacks shaped me into who I am today. They gave me patience, determination, and empathy. Without them, I would not have grown. So next time you fail, remember this. Failure is not a dead end. It is a detour, a lesson, and a stepping stone. Edison, Einstein, Rowling, Jordan. All of them succeeded because they refused to let failure define them. And you can do the same. Failure is the mother of success. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Keep moving forward, because every failure brings you one step closer to your dream. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If this message inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need encouragement, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content. Remember, success is not about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. See you in the next video.